Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Today is just going to be a little short review and give you kind of some practice on IXL if you are struggling. If you are struggling, you would know because I've given you feedback and said you're not getting this, so that way you can work on stuff to help you, okay? But I do want to go over a couple of the independent practice questions and I want to go over the exit slip. So please follow along. This does not require you to do anything except listen, okay? Make sure that you're paying attention. If you get everything, that's fantastic and wonderful, but just pay attention because sometimes it helps. So, our exit slip yesterday, first off, or Monday, but also yesterday. First off, 46 responses. Not enough. Okay? Make sure that you are turning everything in. For number one, we got 80% of you getting it correct. It was, in fact, first person. So at first, I hated the school, but by and by, I got so I could stand it. I am the character. They're saying I. Whoever is talking is our narrator, is our main character. Narrator, character are the same thing, so that works. You shouldn't argue with people on the internet. It's a waste of time and energy. Do you want to spend your precious life energy trying to type sense into some delusional fool who will only hate you for your efforts? Since they are speaking to the reader, that makes it second person. So still the majority with 63%, but we really want at least 80%, if not 100%. Obviously, we want 100% of you to get it. So that one is second person. Remember, second person is saying you all the time. Okay? The main pronoun is you. This last one, 47.8% got it correct. So this shows me that we're still struggling, which makes sense. Being able to tell between the three different third persons is the hardest part because you have to really look at it. Okay, so the green fox's legs were sore. So we know that the green fox is one of our characters. He had been sitting on a tree branch for several hours waiting for the sheriff. He believed that the sheriff would be coming this way to transport some prisoners, one of whom might be the green fox's best friend, Lavender Luke. The green fox heard the sound of hooves approaching. He swung down from the branch by his knees and observed an armored carriage with the royal symbol on the door. "That's our mark. Get ready, boys," the green fox shouted to his men. So our two choices for third person should have been able to narrow it down to third person since it's somebody else telling us about this fox. So it was either going to be limited or objective. There is one particular line that shows you that it is limited, and it is when he says he believed that the sheriff would be coming this way to transport some prisoners. When it says he believed, that shows us that we are inside his head. He's not verbally saying that, and that's not an action that he's doing. So that is why we know that that one would be limited and not objective. If it was objective, we would not know anything in his head. It would just be telling us that he's sitting here, he's doing this, he's doing this. Even this first sentence kind of gives us a hint because you wouldn't know just by looking at somebody if their leg is sore. You would have to be in their head. Okay? For the independent practice, most of us got these at least close to correct. Again, our main issue was determining which type of third person it is. So for number 2, Rudy took a bite of the sandwich. Even though he did not like eggs, he knew that eating it would make Marissa happy. That line shows us that we are in Rudy's head. So we know that it's at least limited. Now we have to see if we're in Marissa's head at all. And at the end, when she goes, "Nothing could have made Marissa happier," or "Marissa was pleased as punch," none of those things are being said. So it's just us being able to be inside their heads. Okay? Good job. Most of you got 5 and 6 correct. Number 5 gives us no feelings, so it's objective. And number 6, we see inside Chef Blanca's head, and we see inside Chef Tamika's head. Overall, not too bad. If you are still struggling with this, please do some of this IXL practice. So if you go to level J, E2, this will help you. The first few sets of questions are just going to be the difference between first, second, and third person. So that kind of makes it easy. And then when you get to those challenge questions in the end, it's going to start slipping in that omniscient, objective, limited. Okay? So your code for that is XL9. I will put that in the directions. I would advise if you have time today to do at least a little bit of it so I can see how you're doing if you're getting some stuff on there. However, I know you guys have a lot going on, and people are giving you tons of work, and you're still trying to get everything figured out. So please make sure you reach out to me with any issues that you're having with access, if it's getting stuff on your phone, if it's just not having much time with the computer, anything that you need, please let us know. Keep in touch with us. We want to help you and make sure that this goes as smoothly as possible. Okay? All right, I will be checking in with some of you specifically today. Other than that, make sure you have everything from Monday turned in. So I'm still missing independent practices from a lot of you. So please get those done. And I will see you tomorrow.